Hey everyone, Dale21 here. I am in my cage, particularly my Ram, my 2000 and technically it's a '02, with a 2000. Had to turn the music off. For 2002, but it's a 2002 carryover, so it's an '03. It's got 206,000 miles, I think, on it. I don't know. I can't really tell because the phone's right there, and I can't really tell. But I do have an update. I did get my camera. I did get my mic for my drift. What it is that I intended to. I was trying to find out how long my battery lasts on the drift. And I got to pull that camera again. I was going to run it last night, but I decided to give it one more run to see how long it would last. And I hooked it on to my Ram. My Ram has a drift mount on the dash right here in front of my steering wheel, and I forgot to turn it off when I got to work. So it actually did some recording while I was at work, and it'll give me a good chance to see how long it actually lasts. But until I charge that again, I can't really do the I can't really do my vlogs. I'm on my way now to my aunt's. Well, I'm leaving my aunt's. Jesus Christ. I'm leaving my aunt's, and I'm on my way to my apartment, but I'm also on my way to the where am I going? Oh God. I'm on my way to, I have been there that many times. That's how often I have been working. I haven't physically been working on anything, so I've kind of been like AutoZone. I haven't been working on anything, so I haven't really, had a reason to go to AutoZone. I'm going to AutoZone to look up. I can do this online and everything, but since I know people at AutoZone, I go there to check up on people, conversate. But I'm going to go check brake pads and rotors and rear brake shoes for her car. So she wants to get those replaced. She also wants to get her Cadillac converter replaced. I think she's going to replace both of them or one of them in the front. And then she's going to give the car to her son. But what I'm actually waiting on is to find out what I'm actually going to have to, how much she's actually going to want me to do. Because I don't really know how much she's going to do, because I don't really know. I mean, I don't know what all she needs done. I did look at her brakes. They're pretty glazed over. I didn't take the wheel off, so I can't really give a full estimate of how bad the brakes are. But I can say she does need brakes because I think she's got the cheaper brakes. So the glazing is really common with those. They're really easy to do, so I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why she's having braking issues. She also needs rotors because she says her foot pedal's pulsating, so I'm pretty sure her rotors are warped. It's glazed over as the brakes are. I'm pretty sure that if her rotors are warped, is why she's having that issue. Of course, it could be, actually, no, I'm pretty solid on that, what it is. But as far as my motorcycle is concerned, it is ready to rock and roll. Again, it is not cosmetically pleasing, I guess you'd say, but it is safe. It will go up and down the road at speed, so I'm not too concerned about that. It's not the prettiest bike on the block, but it will do circles around some of them that are. I have not worn the rear wheel low enough yet to warrant replacing it. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm thinking about ordering a tire from either Tire Rack or tire rack. Forgot where I was going to buy a tire from. I can't remember. It was recommended which one. And I'm going to probably go ahead and order a tire to put on the spare rim that I have. Because the rim I have on the motorcycle now is damaged. It's not structurally damaged, it's just damaged. And the problem is that removing the good tire, or, well, at the time it was a nearly new tire. So removing that nearly new tire from that damaged rim would damage the tire. So it holds air. I have no issues with it holding air. It does not wobble or anything like that. The wheel is just damaged. The problem is that removing the tire from that rim would damage the tire. So I was giving the option of one of two things. Basically trashing the whole rim and tire. The reason the tire was brand new was the guy put the new tire on it and he wrecked the bike because he didn't lock down the shaft in the rear. Well, the back tire's shaft, he didn't lock it down, so it moved on him and he wrecked. There was a brand new tire. I had a choice of scrapping the new tire and the rim, or I had an option of just dealing with the fact that it had a damaged rim until I basically got that one worn down enough to where I could just get another one. But it has actually worked out because the bike totaled both front and rear rims. So the front rim I had to get replaced to even be able to put air in the tire, and the rear tire was fine. The problem that you have is that they're aluminum they're cast aluminum. So you can't really bend these rims back easily without damaging them. They get damaged so far, they're scrap. And that's where this rim is. This rim is where it's technically scrap, but it's not. What the rim is worth as scrap is nowhere near what the tire is worth when I got it. So I do have a spare rim for my motorcycle for the rear. I do have a spare one. It just needs a tire put on it, and it's ready to rock and roll. At some point, either this week, oh my God, I'm behind a slow car. Either this week or next week, I'm going to buy a tire to put on that rim and then replace it. I got to figure out what kind of tire I want to put on it. Because not all tires are equal. So I'm leaning more towards a Continental. Why are you braking like 18,000 car lengths away from the light? Lady, the speed limit is 45. We're doing 30. Oh my God. Alright, guys. I can't see you this right. Ugh, I forgot this isn't a live stream. the car in front of me is going 30 and now we're going 35. We're going 35 and a 45, and there's like no car in front of her for at least a quarter of a mile. Oh no. But that's where I am with the bike. I'm actually looking forward to actually being able to vlog again. I didn't like the idea of being like this here, because I'm gonna get into actually doing regular vlogs like this here as well. The problem that I have really with doing vlogs like this is that it's harder to stay on topic when I'm actually doing vlogs like this here, because I'm more or less paying more attention to what's actually going around, because unlike when I'm on my motorcycle, if someone does something stupid, I can either slow down, go around them. In this, I can't do that. So basically, if someone does something stupid and I have to put my truck somewhere, I have to be more observant of where it is to know where I can actually do as like an emergency exit for someone doing something stupid. Another thing is that like this here, I do not have my phone mount with me. If I had my phone mount, I could switch and you could basically see what you would see if you were on my motorcycle, but in a driving format. But I don't really like doing it that way. I like doing it that way because you get to see the stupid crap that I end up with. But really, I actually prefer doing it that way. It's a lot easier on doing it this way than it is doing it with the on the motovlogs, because on this, if I don't really care about the editing, I can just whip out my phone like now, set it up, record, finish recording, come to a stoplight, post, we're done. That's it. But on the motorcycle, there's more editing that has to be done, because you have to, you got to edit out the beginning, you got to edit out when you get to like dull moments, you've got to edit out when you get home, you've got to edit out when you're doing anything unnecessary towards the actual vlog to make it shorter. Whereas when you're doing vlogs like this here, you don't really care. But that's where we're at right now. This is what we're doing. I'm going to basically try to concentrate on driving, and if I think of a topic or something, I'll do that, and whatever's. But right now it's freaking hot in the truck. It's not hot outside, it's freaking hot in the truck.